Okay, you wanted to see how this is going to get done from start to finish with some videos. So what I thought I would do is do a few different pieces for you so that you can kind of see what I'm looking at. What I've got here is a table that's going to go to my brother-in-law. This was a family piece that my mother-in-law had us rescue from their up north area. I've taken some pictures of it so you can see this a little better, but you can kind of tell from the top there's a lot of scratching, a lot of watermarks. The one benefit is that it is solid wood up top. This whole thing is solid, and you're going to notice the difference when we get into the sanding, but you'll also notice there are these little inlays, these grooves and these little kind of details that we're going to have to deal with at some point. The thing that's important to realize when you start this is what kind of piece are you dealing with here. There are several things that are going to make this easier and several things that are going to make this harder. First thing that's going to make it harder is the fact that there aren't very many flat surfaces. You'll notice that these legs kind of have this spindle approach to them, so we're not going to be able to flat sand them. We're going to have to do something different with that. You'll notice the detail work on the edge. That makes that a little bit harder. And then you'll also notice that on the inside here, we've got not only detail work, but we've got this crosshatch that we've got to deal with. You'll also notice that when I do this, it's very wobbly. So clearly this piece has got some issues in terms of being able to stand on its own. If you're going to spend the time redoing a piece, the last thing you want is for it to be really wobbly or to be kind of off kilter, which this one is kind of both. So when I kind of rearrange it, you can see how I'm shifting everything with just a little turn here and a little turn there, plus that top moves pretty well, so you're not going to want to deal with that. Things that make it easier are that, and you can't see this here, but you can see it in the pictures I'm sending, there are screws that hold this in, and then on the inside where the legs meet up back in here where my finger is, there are nuts that will hold that on. One of the best things to do with a table like this, or any kind of table if you can get away with it, is to disassemble it as much as possible. You want to take the pieces off so that you can more easily maneuver the pieces when you're trying to strip it and when you're trying to sand it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this down into some pieces, and then I'll show you some more with another video as to what kind of steps you take next and what things you need to be aware of.